Tracy Morgan is one of the most recognizable comedians in the world today, known for his wild, unpredictable humor and larger-than-life personality. But his journey from a kid growing up in the Bronx to a Hollywood star wasn't easy. It was full of struggle, resilience, and, of course, a whole lot of laughs. Early life, a rough start in the Bronx. Tracy Jamal Morgan was born on November 10, 1968, in Brooklyn, New York, but he was raised in the tough neighborhoods of the Bronx. Life wasn't easy. His father, Jimmy Morgan, was a Vietnam War veteran who struggled with addiction and left the family when Tracy was still young. To make ends meet, Tracy had to hustle. He even sold crack cocaine at one point just to survive. But even in the darkest times, Tracy had a gift. He could make people laugh. That talent would eventually become his way out. Getting into comedy. From street corners to the stage, Tracy didn't start out as a comedian. In fact, he was just trying to get by when a close friend encouraged him to try stand-up. Sadly, that same friend was murdered, and that tragedy pushed Tracy to take comedy seriously. It was his way of honoring his friend's belief in him. In the early 1990s, Tracy started performing at small clubs around New York City. His raw, unfiltered style quickly got him noticed. He was loud, animated, and absolutely fearless on stage, qualities that would later make him a star. His breakthrough came when he started performing at the famous Apollo Theater in Harlem. For those who don't know, the Apollo is legendary, but also brutal. If the crowd doesn't like you, they'll boo you off the stage. Tracy not only survived, he thrived. That's when he knew he had something special. Saturday Night Live, the big break. In 1996, Tracy got the call every comedian dreams of. He was cast as a featured player on Saturday Night Live, SNL. At first, he wasn't a main character, but over the years, he became a fan favorite. Some of his most iconic SNL characters include Brian Fellow, the clueless, loudmouthed host of Brian Fellow's Safari Planet; Astronaut Jones, a smooth-talking space explorer who was more interested in flirting than exploring; and countless hilarious impressions, including Mike Tyson and Star Jones. Tracy's time on SNL made him a household name. His wild energy and unpredictable comedy style were unlike anything else on TV. 30 Rock, Tracy Morgan becomes a superstar. After leaving SNL in 2003, Tracy starred in The Tracy Morgan Show, but it was short-lived. However, his career skyrocketed in 2006 when he landed a role in Tina Fey's comedy series 30 Rock. He played Tracy Jordan, a fictionalized version of himself, a completely unhinged, unpredictable movie star. The character was so ridiculous yet so lovable that he stole every scene he was in. His chemistry with co-stars Alec Baldwin and Tina Fey was pure comedy gold. 30 Rock ran for 7 seasons, winning multiple awards, and Tracy Morgan became a Hollywood star, overcoming tragedy and making a comeback. Just as Tracy was at the peak of his career, tragedy struck. In 2014, he was involved in a devastating car accident when a Walmart truck crashed into his limo, killing his close friend James McNair and leaving Tracy in critical condition. Doctors weren't sure if he would ever walk or perform again. But after months of rehab, surgeries, and an outpouring of support from fans and fellow comedians, Tracy made a miraculous comeback. In 2015, he returned to SNL, delivering an emotional and hilarious monologue that proved he was still the same Tracy Morgan, full of life and laughter. Tracy Morgan. Today, a comedy legend. Since then, Tracy has continued to dominate comedy. He starred in The Last OG, a sitcom about a man adjusting to life after prison, and keeps making people laugh with stand-up specials and movie roles. His journey from the streets of the Bronx to the top of Hollywood is nothing short of incredible. He's proof that comedy can be a way out, that laughter can heal, and that no matter how hard life gets, you can always make a comeback. That's the story of Tracy Morgan, the man who turned struggle into success, one joke at a time.